As humans put increasing pressure on the planet, using and consuming more resources than ever before, we risk upsetting the balance of ecosystems and losing biodiversity. My name is Rayn. Today, I'm going to tell you something. WWF's 2020 Living Planet report found an average 68% decline in global populations of mammals, fish, birds, reptiles, and amphibians since 1970. The 2019 Landmark Global Assessment Report by the Intergovernmental Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services reported 1 million animal and plant species are threatened with extinction, the highest number in human history. Does anybody know why biodiversity is important? It's important to a lot of aspects for us. The biodiversity also provided many basic needs for humans such as food, fuel, shelter, and medicine. Just imagine there's a squirrel sitting on the acorn tree. After she eaten, the squirrel will drop the seed in the soil and then the seed will grow into another acorn tree. Unfortunately, humans will chop them down and make them into paper. Until one day, when there are no more trees, the squirrel will be extinct. And also it might affect other food chains like as human beings. This is not alarmist, because we need many kinds of nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, dietary fibers, vitamins, protein, minerals, water, etc. We are currently facing a lot of problems speaking of biodiversity. Some problems are very intractable. There had another story. A little girl, her name is Rowie. She loves sharks a lot. Every time go to the aquarium, she will always watch shark before she goes somewhere else. Once upon a time, she posts photos of the shark online. But one news broken her heart. The shark is hurt, cold, alone, and sad. Does anybody know why it will happen? It's because of these problems. First, hunting. Humans hunting the sharks cut their fin off and throw them back into the sea. The reason is just someone like to eat. That's ridiculous! Second, sea pollution. Humans use disposable things a lot. They waste and throw them into the ocean. Last, food chain. Can we imagine that if the sharks disappear, the little fish will grow explosively? There are no more natural enemies eat them. Soon, food, plankton, microorganisms, little shrimp, all which will disappear. The little fish ultimately starve when this happens. Algae and the bacteria move into the reef and cover corals that it cannot photosynthesize. The coral will die, then all marine will die. The human food chain will affect also. Let me show you how about my solution. First, stop eating shark fins. We can use veggies to cover the shark fin. Second, you probably learned the 3 R's of responsible waste management in school. Reduce, recycle, reuse. Reduce the waste. Recycle everything it can be reused. Buying recycled goods. Reusing is the act of taking old items that you might consider throwing away and finding a new use for them. Last, stop fishing the algae eaters. Reduce fishing in the abysmal sea. Using artificial inseminate to make more baby sharks. This is only a very little part of biodiversity. A lot of endangered animals that we need to help. Let's changing the planet start from you and me today.